They are the silent graveyards of the old gods, yet they burn as the violent cradles of new suns. Hidden within the crushing darkness of deep space, vast cathedrals of ionized light emerge to challenge our very imagination. Some rise like terrifying jagged storms, towering light years into the void, while others stretch out like peaceful, glowing coastlines suspended in time. But do not be fooled by the apparent stillness. These are not merely static paintings on a celestial canvas. They are churning, chaotic factories where the scattered ashes of dead stars are violently resurrected into new solar systems. Today we embark on a definitive journey to count down the top 5 most beautiful nebulae found anywhere in our galaxy. But this visual mission goes much deeper than just looking at pretty pictures. We are traveling through the eternal cosmic cycle to witness how catastrophic destruction births truly unparalleled beauty. We will peel back the invisible layers of the universe, comparing the classic visible light views from Hubble with the groundbreaking ghost-like infrared data from the James Webb Space Telescope, revealing what was once hidden. From the intimate stellar nursery sitting right next door to the volatile giants threatening to explode, prepare yourself for an incredible voyage. This is the ultimate awe-inspiring tour of the heavens. We begin our ascent at number 50 with a phantom geography, proving the alien universe sometimes mimics the familiar. High above, nestled in the constellation Cygnus, lies a glowing continent mirroring our own world with haunting precision, the North America Nebula. This is the galaxy's ultimate masterpiece of cosmic pareidolia, bridging the gap between the abstract universe and human geography. At first glance, your eyes trace the unmistakable shape of a terrestrial map. But this celestial cartography is a grand illusion of perspective. What appears to be the glowing coastline of Mexico and Central America is actually the Cygnus Wall, a colossal ridge of boiling starfire. This single ionization front stretches an incredible 140 light-years across, a region where dense gas is being violently compressed into new suns. It is a structure of truly impossible scale. What do you think? Should this have been higher on our list? Let us know your ranking in the comments below. As we push past the visual grandeur, the science reveals a deeper secret. The dark Gulf of Mexico isn't empty space. It is the dark molecular cloud, L935, a dense, invisible fog standing in the foreground, blocking the light behind it. This creates a false optical divide between the continent and the nearby Pelican Nebula. Thanks to recent depth maps from the Gaia spacecraft, we now know this structure sits nearly 2,600 light-years away. A massive three-dimensional landscape where light itself is sculpted by the darkness, creating a shimmering map that guides us ever deeper into the unknown. Leaving the mapped coastline of Cygnus behind, we drift directly into the territory of number 4, an object whose very name is a beautiful but dangerous lie. At a distance, the Lagoon Nebula appears as a tranquil pool of glowing pink hydrogen, a serene bay floating peacefully alone in the cosmic sea. However, this is certainly no quiet lake. It is a high-energy storm front, masking a violent reality. If you dare to plunge deep past the peaceful facade, you will find the hourglass core, a chaotic region churned by the monster star, Herschel 36. Its radiation is so intense, it whips scorching gas into twisting tornadoes, massive funnels half a light-year long that are large enough to swallow our entire solar system whole. What do you think? Should this have been higher on our list? Let us know your ranking in the comments below. The visual contrast here is absolutely staggering. While the wide-field view suggests a gentle painting of light, the zoomed-in reality abruptly exposes a frenzy of ionization where raw energy shreds the stillness. Those dark dust lanes aren't just shadows. They are the jagged edges of a celestial hurricane, sculpting a deceptive calmness over a churning abyss. This is the universe's most volatile paradox, a tempest of creation, disguised as a sleeping giant, proving to us that in the cold depths of space, even absolute silence is a violent force. Leaving that distant hurricane behind, we turn our gaze to a ghostly apparition hanging just off the famous Hunter's Belt. Number 3 is the nursery next door, the iconic Orion Nebula. But this isn't just a pretty cloud. It is a cosmic mirror. When you stare into this glowing cavern, you aren't just looking at space. You are looking at a reflection of our own deep history. At the heart of this celestial cathedral lies the Trapezium Cluster, a tight knot of 4 massive O-type stars burning at 10,000 degrees. Their radiation is so intense, it clears the central cavity, acting like a spotlight illuminating the dust. But look even closer at the shadows. What do you think? Should this have been higher on our list? Let us know your ranking in the comments below. Hidden deeply in the glow are dark, teardrop silhouettes called proplyds. These are actual baby solar systems, protoplanetary disks, fighting a desperate battle for survival. They are being relentlessly sandblasted by ultraviolet winds, stripped of their gas before planets can even form. It is a violent, breathtaking struggle, and it is exactly what our own solar system endured 4.5 billion years ago. Orion doesn't just show us stars. It allows us to witness the chaotic genesis of our own home. It is the nearest massive star-forming region to Earth, proving that the epic story of our origins is written in the sky, simply waiting for you to step outside, look up, and read it. Number 2. The Sculptor of Stars, Eagle Nebula. If Orion is the prologue to our history, number 2 is the grand monument to our future. We travel over 7,000 light-years to the constellation Serpens, entering the domain of the Sculptor of Stars, the magnificent Eagle Nebula. This object represents the perfect intersection of high art and cold, brutal science, specifically in the region known as the Pillars of Creation. At first glance, you see 3 towering fingers of gas that look like timeless, solid stone monuments. But this beauty is actually the result of violent stellar erosion. Massive stars nearby are blasting the cloud with ultraviolet winds, sandblasting the lighter gas away and leaving only these dense, surviving cores behind to stand against the dark. The sheer scale of this sculpture is mind-bending. That single tallest central pillar stands 4 light-years high, taller than the vast, empty void separating our sun from its closest neighbor, Proxima Centauri. What do you think? Should this have been higher on our list? Let us know your ranking in the comments below. For 30 years, we thought these pillars were solid walls, but new data reveals they are ghosts. When we transition from the classic Hubble image to the modern infrared gaze of the James Webb Space Telescope, the view changes instantly. The opaque dust melts into a semi-transparent veil, exposing thousands of newborn stars glowing red inside the columns. It is a stunning realization. These are not just statues, but active, hidden wombs. The same winds destroying the pillars are compressing the gas inside to ignite new life. It is a fleeting masterpiece, a structure that is dying so that new stars may eventually live. If the eagle is a silent sculpture, our number 1 pick is a screaming cataclysm. Welcome to the Carina Nebula, the violent giant. This isn't just a static cloud. It is the most volatile environment in our galaxy. a sprawling chaos spanning 460 light-years that absolutely dwarfs the Orion Nebula in both complexity and scale. Through the high-definition infrared lens of the James Webb Space Telescope, we witness the cosmic cliffs, jagged peaks of amber gas, 7 light-years high, where blistering ultraviolet steam rises from mountains forged by relentless winds of stellar radiation. What do you think? Should this have been higher on our list? Let us know your ranking in the comments below. However, this cinematic majesty is merely a mask for imminent destruction. Deep within the glowing gas lies Eta Carinae, a volatile binary system burning over 5 million times brighter than the Sun. It is a supernova imposter, a star that already erupted in the Great Eruption of 1843, ejecting mass equal to 20 suns, yet somehow refused to die. It is now a corpse walking, a massive cosmic bomb with a burning fuse of unknown length. It could detonate as a hypernova tonight or in a millennium, obliterating the nebula's delicate structure in a blinding flash of gamma fire. This is the ultimate paradox of the infinite universe. The most breathtaking beauty is always forged by the most violent potential. Carina isn't just a place. It is a fleeting moment of cosmic perfection before the inevitable and violent end. Ultimately, these celestial cathedrals are not merely static paintings hung against the void. They are the violent, churning engines of our own existence. You must remember that the very iron coloring your blood and the calcium hardening your bones were forged in stellar nurseries exactly like these eons ago. We are not just observing the cosmos from a distance. We are witnessing our own molecular origins scattered across the dark. These distant clouds are the graveyards of old gods and the cradles of new suns, endlessly recycling the dead into the living. So, as we drift back from the glowing edge of creation, I leave you with this final thought. If you could stand on a rogue planet inside the Carina Nebula right now, witnessing the birth of stars and the death of giants, would you truly feel insignificant or infinite? What was your favorite on our list? What mind-bending topic should we count down next? Let us know below. Subscribe to Infinite Universe and join our community of explorers.